Hello, welcome to my overview of my channel. This is certainly needed because there has been some legal confusion over it. Some people think there's illegal content on here, and some people don't think that. But really, let's get to the bottom of this. Let's see who's right and wrong. So, let's start off with the name and bio in the About section. Variety Matt Media. Thinking about this legal-wise, it doesn't violate anything. It's not harmful. It's not drug-related. It's not hateful. And it doesn't promote anything. In fact, it seems more open, cheerful, and implies I do a variety types of art. So that's not a worry. But we're not done. We have to overview the bio now. Hey, ASD. To describe what ASD is, it's short for Autism Spectrum Disorder. I have been diagnosed with this since high school. One of my classes was special ed. It was fun. Welcome to Variety Matt Media, where I do gaming, blogging, songs, animations, and so much more. Stay tuned for more content if you wish. This alone doesn't violate anything, although I do want to highlight something. Songs, animations. Keep that in mind. Then it shows the subscribers milestone system. This is meant to keep track of how many subscribers I have. Again, violates absolutely nothing. What comes next is one of the many important notices I put on the bio. If you have a problem with my content, I will appreciate it if you just simply moved on with your life and don't resort to any harassment of any kind. E.g., alts, sending people, abusing alert system, etc. This by itself doesn't violate anything. It's simply a notice for people who don't like my content or take it too seriously to just move on with their life. Nothing more. What's funny though, there's another important notice shortly after that one. Warning, if you don't like horror/CGI or art gore, it would be advised to avoid those videos. And pictures. I'll investigate the legalities of my content later down the video, but to put it simply, this was also a notice for people who don't like this type of content. Remember, you can view my bio with the click of a button. Then there's the rules. Let's go over them. Be respectful. No sub for sub, no self-promotion, mods, friends only, no sponsor requests, no spamming, English only, not trying to be a xenophobe. Don't joke about serious stuff, disabilities, tragedies, etc. If you want to ask questions, keep it safe for work. No, not safe for work questions, and keep it respectful too. Again, none of this violates any laws. It's simply guidelines for my channels to keep it non-chaotic. Here's another part. Links to my other social media. Let's go over these. Odyssey, Twitch, Bandcamp, and Instagram. None of these sites violate anything. They are simply other sites that I created my account on and shared on my YouTube. Sharing my creations and art on them, although admittedly I kind of barely use them. Now that we got through the entire bio, let's go through the stuff that's the most legal confusions come from. My content. Let's get this out of the way. I do a lot of self-insert. I genuinely have no idea why, honestly. The only thing I can think of is my own universe with my character self-insert in it, which means the world and the events within it are fictional, hensing Evil Matt, Mr. 25, Matt 1.0, and the puppets, etc. They are all in the same fictional universe, hence why most of the time they're either puppets, drawn, or dressed up as, which doesn't violate anything. So, let's go through the categories of my videos. Let's start off with remixes, or also known as Sparta remixes. Existed back in 2012. I still do them because I enjoy doing them, which that statement alone is a theme for my entire channel, and why I make videos. I enjoy doing them in my spare time. Sparta remixes. These remixes are technically the same each video, but different basses, different patterns sometimes, and have visual change. This treads on copyright and fair use, mainly because the original source is remixed and reused, like recycling. Here's a little bit of legal confusion that I can clear up here. It's fair use. These videos are used below 5 seconds and remixed in a way where it's outside the source material. It's not copied, therefore falls within fair use. Therefore, it's legal. Remixes of the original source are completely fine legal-wise because it falls within the parody law. Quote, quote, in the United States, parody is protected by the First Amendment as a form of an expression. Parodists can rely on the fair use exception to the Copyright Act to avoid copyright infringement claims. This means that the creator of a parody does not need the copyright owner's permission to make and share their parody. Now that you know, here are some examples of these remixes that I made. Songs and animations. I would have to say this category gets me the most in trouble. This alone in particular has the most legal confusion. Let's clear it up. So, as you can see from these examples, you'll see there's a lot of self-insert and that self-insert does bad things. But look what I said earlier. It's a self-insert within a fictional world causing fictional events. It's all one big story. Hell, not all of the time. Most of it is caused by Mr. 25, who is one of the alter egos of the self-insert, who isn't a real character. But that's not why we're here. We're going to go over to see if these are legal or not. First, let's go over the YouTube's community guidelines. I highlighted the ones that this channel may have violated, but let's see. Let's go over those. This one is for external links I posted on my channel. That leads to my channels on other sites. From what I see, none of the sites I posted have violated anything. Let's move on. This one is for harassment and cyberbullying. I have not done any of these. I will never do this. This is proof that I have not made any videos of that kind of as recently. I would show more, but I would probably put a video where it shows all the videos to prevent space from being taken up. The ones highlighted are the ones that are simply talking about a situation a person above 18 plus has caused. The album was also about the whole situation that people above 18 plus have caused. Let's move on. This one, harmful and dangerous acts, may seem something this channel violates. But remember, fictional world, fictional events used in an educational manner, animated. But other than that, nothing has been violated. Let's move on. This is the child safety section. My channel may have violated this, but I want to show you something. With every, and I mean every video I have made, I have checked, no, it's not made for kids option. Every video. I have also expressed that my channel is not for kids several times. So to shorten it, no, my channel was never made for kids. Therefore, it's an exception. None of the titles were child-friendly or even meant to attract children. Second of all, another reiteration. Fictional world, fictional events, not meant to be replicated, artistic. Now that I made it clear, let's move on. This is for hate speech. My channel never applies to this. My channel is 100% non-judgmental. However, this can be used against me because I called out some people for what bad stuff they have done uncaught, when in reality this never applied. Let's move on. This is for violence and graphic nature. From what I see here, none of my videos violate this. And before you say, yes it does, these policies are talking about real footage, not animations and songs. Huge difference. Let's move on. This one is about suicide and self-harm. This one I did violate with one video as of recently. However, you'll notice I squared this important note. Let me see. Dramatizations or scripted content which includes but not limited to animations, video games, music videos, and clips from movies and shows. This supposed video I broke this rule with was a music video. Point blank, period. So that was it. All of the community guidelines that I thought I violated, I overviewed, applied to my channel, and reviewed to see if they were legal or not. The community guidelines are a direct parallel to see if the videos are illegal in any way. So I got one question to ask. So are they? No! They never have been. They never promote anything, and they never are real, and they shouldn't be taken seriously. Why? Well, I've said this several times in the script, but here it is, reiterated for the last time. Fictional world, fictional events, not meant to be replicated, artistic, not for kids, not illegal. However, I do want to add one more thing. There's a big difference between calling out and actual harassment. Calling out is protected by the First Amendment. Can you guess why I got swatted the second time? It's because of this shit. Real life harassment. Here's the entire thing. Link in the description. Let me put this into perspective. Police were called on me because I simply stated who was causing it and why they were doing it and how they are. It was labeled harassment. The moment I spoke up about their harassment, they decided to harass me into silence. Can you guess how long those people have harassed me? Take a wild gander. Here. Since 2018, over Minecraft, they never stopped. They won't stop. They'll never leave me alone, and now they made things worse by forcing me into silence. My channel now is a desert, while they keep their channels up. This isn't justice, it's fucking pettiness and revenge. It was never about heroism. It was always about who comes on top, even if it means muffling your fucking opponents. But that's about it. Thank you for watching this video, and I just want to reiterate this. My channel's not illegal, and my channel was never made for kids. The end. Thank you for watching.